everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be visiting a horror-themed island, and it's been a long time since I've been able to do this. It's been, I think, since New Leaf was like the big game. If you're interested in visiting this island as well, I will leave the information about it in the description so that you can look for it. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so it doesn't look too bad too far. It kind of just looks like right now we have a neighborhood going on of all of the villagers, which is very typical for whenever I visit an island of any theme, of just any sort. It doesn't look that bad right now, but honestly, who knows what we might stumble across while we're here. Okay, now I'm concerned. So we're over here, we've got all of these electronics, we've got somebody with a pumpkin on their head. Are you okay? What happened to you? I'm unable to read that, but it definitely looks like something that's concerning. And we've got somebody else over here just covered in blood with a mummy head. Are you okay? Oh, this is really concerning. I'm guessing this is their house because they're wandering around outside of it, so let's go see what's inside. Okay, so this doesn't look so bad. It just looks like a cute little restaurant. But from what I know about these horror islands is they like to catch you off guard. So like I have my guard up. I don't know what I'm getting myself into. I'm hoping this doesn't turn into some kind of like cannibalism restaurant, but I wouldn't doubt it if that happened. Nothing too suspicious over here either, but I still have my guard up because, again, you never know with these horror islands. They always catch you off guard. Like, one minute I feel like I'm going to turn around and there's going to be like a dead body or something. Like, that's how these work, and it's freaky. This room isn't that bad either, but a moment ago I had to just turn the camera around like this because I was nervous there'd be like an axe behind the counter or something, or like a cushion with like a blood design on it or something. I don't know. Like, I'm just very nervous being here because I don't know what I'm going to get myself into whenever I walk into a room, and it's weird. It makes me so nervous. Oh, absolutely not. Listen to the music here. Just listen. That music makes me really nervous. I know there's got to be something in this house somewhere, or something that we're going to find soon that's not going to be pleasant to look at. I don't think this house is going to be that bad yet, but given we have not explored the entire island, I still do not trust it. I know there's going to be something coming up somewhere. I don't know when it's going to be. I don't know what it's going to be, but it's going to be weird and it's going to be unsettling, and I know it. Oh my god. Absolutely not. See, I told you. I told you there would be something like this. Over here we've got like a human body smoothie. We've got like a dead body being cut up. Probably some more body parts being cooked right there. We've got some incinerators. We've got more human flesh. We've got a chopped off head. Who knows what's even going to be going on over here in these tubs. Like, ugh, I told you. I knew it. I knew there would be something like this. But also, then again, I'm kind of into it. Like, it's not how I would decorate my island, but like, I'm kind of into it. And, I knew there would be something unsettling, and it's always in the basement, I swear. So I suppose that house was like the cannibalism restaurant like I was predicting it to be, which is unnerving because I know this is just the beginning and there's probably going to be something worse. So I found another house, and given what we just saw in the other basement with like all of those dead bodies, like who knows what we're getting ourselves into here? No siree, I do not trust this house for 1 second. The main room is always the normal one, and then it's like the basement that's like the weird, unnerving, unsettling one. No, I don't trust it. I'm nervous. I don't know what I'm gonna find in this house, but I'm scared. Oh no, I think this house is supposed to be like hospital themed, which really makes me scared because there's so much you could do with that. Oh, I won't be surprised if I see like, I don't know, some blood soon. I think not. Look at this. We've got like bloody eyeballs all like on the floors and the ceiling, and like bloody paintings with the paint set. Oh, I don't like this. Not for 1 second. And you know what's like extra unnerving? So look, we're filming right here, right? We're filming something. That means somebody was bleeding and just being filmed. Oh, I don't like that for 1 second, and the TV static does not help. Absolutely not. I don't like this. I really don't like this. We've got these cages that looks like maybe they're using these bugs to like test on them to make sure they're safe for humans. And then on this little pillow we've got like a face, like somebody was skinned. And their face was put on the pillow. Oh, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Oh my goodness. I knew it would get worse. See, with these islands, it only gets worse. So, let's see here. We've got some bags with blood underneath them, so there's probably dead bodies inside. We've got a bunch of hamsters for some reason, which makes me feel like maybe they're like testing chemicals on the hamsters to eventually test them on humans. And right here, we've got like a blood trail with like a dead body pillow, and the blood drips all the way over here to this bed. So maybe somebody was like cut up right there? Maybe like an evil scientist lives here that likes to test on human beings. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh no, we've got all these characters like circling in front of this house and these bloody ribcage signs. And if we walk over this trail to get to the house, oh, this makes me really nervous. This does not look good. So we've had a cannibal restaurant, and we've had a weird hospital situation, and now we have a farm. I really don't like this. Are they testing on the villagers? Are they like testing chemicals on the villagers and like killing them? I hope not. I I don't even know what to make of this one. They're just like bloody spots under the scarecrows. Did they take the villagers or like the people that live here and make them into scarecrows, like kill them and force them on a stick? Absolutely not. I'm leaving. This entire room is very unsettling to me. There's not really any blood, but if you look like behind the cage, there's a skeleton, which means a human was in there. And we've got a bunch of bugs on the floor, and there's some shoes here, which means they probably had like the humans like take off their clothing, go in the cage, and be like eaten alive by the bugs. Which, like, honestly, my worst nightmare. I hate insects. I would hate to be in this room if it were real. What is it with this island and cannibalism? Alright, so let's look at this, you guys. So we've got dead body parts being chopped up. There's animal skulls on the walls. And we've got some, like, sausage-themed magazines. Which, to me, I think the sausage is just referring to, like, I don't know, cannibalism, like chopped up people. I don't know, that's, this gives me, like, vibes of, like, Friday the 13th. When, like, Jason would, like, kill all, like, the campers. Because this room gives me, like, campsite vibes, but also there's dead bodies. As if it couldn't get any worse, now we're incinerating the dead bodies. Like, there's a skinned child, it looks like, right here. Well, it might be an adult, but it looks like a skinned child and some more dead body parts, and they're like being roasted in these machines. And over here we have some more dead body parts. There is a theme going on with this island, and it's dead bodies and cannibalism, I'm telling you. Even though there's no blood in this room, it is still very unnerving because there's the water and there's just these two bags just chilling right here. Earlier I saw bags, but they were surrounded by blood, so like it's hinting at the idea of there being bodies in the bags. And maybe like they've been put in the bags and they're going to be thrown in this water so that if the people in there are alive, they drown, which is like really morbid. So far I'm noticing a really common theme with this island, and it's dead bodies and cannibalism. So right now we have found another house, and I have seen some really freaky stuff so far, and I'm really nervous going into this house. There's not even any blood in here, and this is really, really unsettling. Actually, there's a little bit of blood right here, but it's still unsettling because all it is, there's no people in here, there's barely any furniture, and they're just a doll. If you watch any kind of horror movies like ever, you know that if there's a doll in something that's meant to be scary, it's like possessed or something. Like it's gonna come haunt you. I don't know what to make of this room. It looks like somebody was dragged in here, or maybe they were killed right here and dragged out. The fact that there's nothing else in here signifies to me that somebody was killed in this room. And again, with the hamsters, there's a bunch of hamsters and there's like something cooking right here. There's a hamster on the table. Are we eating the hamsters? Are they like forcing all the villagers to like eat their own kind? Oh, that's sick. I have no words here. So we see some more blood drops and then like a bunch of it right here, and the shower is going. There's some bloody handprints right here. And to me that looks like somebody definitely died in this house. They were murdered, and the murderer came in here covered in the victim's blood and took a shower to like hide the evidence. So this room may not be very bloody, but the fact that there's only a little bit of it, there's a bed in the middle with like the blood surrounding it and a bunch of teddy bears, makes me really scared because I was just saying that in movies, whenever there's a doll in it and it's supposed to be a scary movie, they're usually possessed. So these teddy bears probably have like cameras in their eyes or something and they like see everything. Oh no, look at this. Okay, so we've got a cage with an opening right here. You can't get past unless you literally sit on the dead body. I don't know if these are like squished bugs or if it's a bunch of blood drops, but it looks like more people died. Like their dead bodies were just chopped up, put down here. Maybe this is where the victim went, like after they died. Maybe they were dragged down here and the victim had their body parts just like strewn about the room. Oh my gosh, I just left this house and he's literally chasing me. Oh my god, ew, go away. Okay, so there's some dead birds right here with like a little trail that's leading to something. So let's go see what that is because now I'm really curious. Okay, and it is a gravesite. There's a bunch of gravestones and more dead birds, probably crows. We've got Mr. Pumpkinhead Man chasing me again. Not today. Better not come for me. And we've got some more graves, and then we've got another house. So let's see what this one has in store for us. I'm hoping it's not another cannibalism restaurant. Okay, and it looks like we've got like a marriage area, like a church. And we've got this person, you can't, yeah, there it is. There's like blood on the back of her shirt. So maybe she's been injured. I don't really know. Oh my god. Look at this room. Look at the wallpaper, like there's the crosses and the help signs probably written in like victim's blood. We've got candles back here and some baby dolls, which is actually terrifying. Like, could you imagine like just taking a nap and you wake up like to this? Like, I would just, nope, kill me now. Kill me right now. I'm not about to deal with y'all. But anyways, I feel like of all the stuff that I've seen so far, this is actually the most unsettling just because of the help like words written on the walls, probably in blood, and then the baby dolls just by the bed. Like I can't imagine like dying in a room like this. Like that in real life would be like the worst thing ever. And why are there bloody footprints and handprints? What happened to this person? And why can't you get into the cage in the middle? Was somebody like trapped in here and then when they escaped after trying so hard to get out, they were all bloodied up and they hurt themselves from trying to escape? Were they trapped? Were they kidnapped? I don't know, but the fact that it just goes in a continuous loop but you can't even get into the cage in the middle, I feel like is the worst part. Okay, so this room seems fairly normal. Nothing wrong with this, right? This looks like a very much like cozy cabin themed room. But as you know from these islands, you can never trust it because there's always something lurking around the corner waiting for you to find it. What did I just walk into? Why are there so many candles? Why are there so many robes? Why? Like, I guess it represents people maybe that were standing in that circle together. What are these people doing? Why are they doing it? And why are there dead birds? You know what? You know what? I'm not even gonna question it. I'm sure these gals, these gal pals, are having a grand old time. You know what? I'm gonna stay out of it because that's not my business. Okay, you guys know me. I love a good graveyard themed room in the house. So this doesn't even like scare me or unsettle me actually. Like I love the fact that they made a bedroom out of it. I wouldn't mind having this in my own house. This doesn't bother me one bit. I love the aesthetic of this, like this whole room with the graves and then the skulls in front of it. 10 out of 10. Love it. Doesn't scare me. Nope, you can't scare me. And a side note while I'm finding the next house to go and look at, this island must have taken forever to design. Like, do you see all of these layers and all the different designs and the way things are laid out? Like, this probably took this person a really long time, so props to them for working so hard on it and achieving such a strong, like, creepy, unsettling theme. Like, they did a really good job. Another side note, I really like this little walking area. It's really pretty and I love all the layers with the stairs. Also, this little mask, whatever it is, that's terrifying. So we have another house. I'm gonna check this out. Once again, I hope it's not a cannibalism house because that was really weird and it made me uncomfortable. What in the world is this? Oh my goodness. So, I don't have any words. I don't know what kind of room this is supposed to be, but it makes me really nervous. Like, why are there bloody footprints? Why is the room so messy? And why is it so quiet? And there's candles like that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I could not live here. You could not pay me any kind of money to spend the night here. Um, so this room isn't very bloody, but it is also equally as unnerving because there's just a bunch of pillows seeming like maybe a bunch of people are gonna sit on them, but then there's just that one really weird picture on the wall. Like, are they just gonna stare and like, I don't know. I don't know what it is about this room. Maybe it's the painting on the wall. Maybe it's just the stripes. Maybe it's all the pillows saying that all the people are gonna sit there. I don't know what it is, but this room makes me really uncomfortable. Like, this room makes me nervous. This room doesn't necessarily scare me, but like it gives me the idea that maybe like there's gonna be like animals dying or something, because there's an animal like up like front and center that we're looking at, this statue. So I'm like, I'm hoping there's no more death that's coming up soon. I spoke too soon. Of course there was more death. I don't know what I was expecting. There's the bloody footprints. There's decapitated bodies. And the heads are right here. So there was definitely death in this house. And I spoke too soon. I'm sorry. Maybe I was the one that got them killed because I spoke too soon. Sorry, guys. Okay, but yeah, this room just, it looks like it's like some kind of like secret hideout. Like maybe these people said something about like their group and they were supposed to keep it a secret, and like the master of the group was really mad at them for telling that secret, and so they died. Like they got murdered for telling the secret. I don't know, that's what this room looks like to me. Um okay, so I saw a really similar painting to that one in one of the earlier rooms, and I don't know what it is. I don't know who it is. I don't know why they're all sitting around it, and I don't know, this room makes me really uncomfortable. I'm leaving. Again with the painting. So look, the painting is on the wall, and like look at it. It's just like staring at me. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit closer. If I go over here, turn the camera around. Okay. It's kind of hard to get a good close-up angle, but it's like really unsettling. Like, look, it's just staring at you, making weirdly intimate eye contact. So I found the next house, and I'm actually nervous for the reason that this house is smaller than all of the other ones. So maybe it's just right front and center, just a dead body as soon as I walk in. I don't know what I'm expecting, honestly, and I'm kind of scared. Okay, this isn't necessarily one of like the bloody type scenes, but the fact that there's like skulls and like rotten food and insects gives me the idea that maybe somebody went on an adventure and they died going on the adventure and nobody came to save them, and like that's what those skulls are. Why are there so many decapitated heads, and why are they just like in a circle, and why are there skeletons back there? Maybe a whole bunch more people tried to go on an adventure, but they all died going on it. And I'm gonna pause for a moment and I want you to listen, because the music they chose for this room does not fit the idea of dead bodies and like decapitated heads, which I feel like makes it more unnerving. So I'm gonna pause for a moment and I want you to listen. It's the theme for New Horizons, like when you open up your game, and it's like very like happy, like peppy, calming music, and they're playing that for decapitated heads. Okay, so this is the last house that I have found. Usually whenever you go to a horror island or like a horror town of some sort, the last house that you find is usually the worst, but that also kind of depends what order you go in. I'm nervous, like is this gonna be like a dead body situation? Is there gonna be cannibalism? Is it gonna be some weird, unnerving hospital? I don't know, so you're gonna find out with me. Okay, so this really isn't that bad. It looks like a generally very relaxing home that you could find pretty much anywhere. This isn't that bad, but you never know, because sometimes the main rooms are very relaxing, and then it's like, bam, you go into like the basement, or like the room to the left, or the room to the right, and it's like, oops, there's a dead body. Okay, so this room isn't that bad either. It definitely just looks like a very relaxing, calming bedroom to be in, but I have my guard up. You guys know, you never know. You go into a room and there could be a dead body. This room also isn't that bad, so seeing that I've come across a couple of like very normal, relaxing rooms in this house, I'm thinking this house is actually going to be very, very normal. But you never know. But seeing the pattern of all the relaxing rooms, I feel like maybe this house is going to be like an actual house. Never mind, I spoke too soon. I told you guys the second that you think the house is normal, that's when it gets freaky and weird. We have a bloody camping bed, like with bloody handprints. We've got like a bloody pillow. We've got a blood smeared floor. This room is very unnerving because what happened to this person? Why are they bleeding? Are they dead? Where did they go? I don't know. Okay, so here's the upstairs room, and this one isn't that bad either. It looks like they've just got their own personal little bathroom over here, their own little fireplace. They've got a place to sit and have some tea. They've got some music going, and they've got their beds. This looks pretty normal to me. What I'm nervous about is the basement, because the basements are usually the worst part. Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. There are blood splatters on the floor, there's bloody footprints, there's like baby dolls and like baby toys and like a little tiger, all of them with blood underneath it. And why are there so many candles on the walls? Why is there so much blood, and why are there so many candles? And why is there a cage back here? Why? And why is the pillow red? Is it soaked in blood? I don't know. I don't know what's going on here, but I don't like it. And that is the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Before you go, I wanted to tell you guys about how I finished my own island. I have my own personal dream address of my island, MAYFALL. The dream address is in the description if you're interested, and the information about this island I've just visited in today's video is also in the description if you are interested. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. Bye!